All right, guys, let's talk about the caffeine. And I just want to do a quick video because I'm just really running out of time before my move. You guys will see where, how, and when very soon. I'm very excited. But this whole thing about caffeine's got to stop. All these people saying, like, I'm on carnivore, but I drink coffee. And I'm like, but why? All right, I digress. It's the intermittent fasting, the coffee, and the carnivore where people try to slam it all together in high protein. Yeah. Basically, a lot of you guys don't understand that electrolytes is a very big problem when you're doing anything that's low carb because your body is going to hold on to less water. Your kidneys tend to dump a lot of water. And the electrolyte imbalance, it's so gnarly. Like all the people that I'm coaching, it's like you learn so much from every single individual and what happens under, like, what type of lifestyle they have, what type of gut issues or gut lining they have. It's really, really, really profound. And you caffeine abusers, I don't care if it's black tea or matcha tea or green tea or coffee or decaf or Red Bulls, don't consume them. A lot of you guys are having issues. So this guy on my Instagram, really nice guy, but he was like challenging me on the intermittent fasting, and I was trying to talk about not everybody has enough stomach acid to even in the protease and the pepsin and peptides to break down protein. It's a really big problem. It's an epidemic really of today's modern time because so many people have issues with their digestive tract and their microbes and their stomach acid. And then you're trying to break down protein and then you're dehydrated and then your kidneys are like, screw you, like I'm freaking dried out and everything, like uric acid is getting trapped up in those kidneys. And a lot of gurus aren't talking about it. I don't know why. I think it's because of me coaching so much that I'm so largely affected by all these stories that end up being so similar. And people are like, I got dark circles under my eye, I got crepey skin, like my kidneys hurt, my hair's falling out, like all this kind of stuff. But if you guys can use the critical thinking and realize what really is beneficial to your health, you won't go for the trends of intermittent fasting. You won't go for the trends of one meal a day. You won't go for the coffee with the carnivore or the high protein with carnivore. Like, this is a tough one. I know I sound like a broken record, but let's talk about coffee a little bit. It pretty much is horrible. It's a diuretic. You guys are already hemorrhaging fluid. You guys are pretty darn dehydrated. And a lot of you guys don't know it. And then some of these people who come from keto, they're like eating salads and greens, are the vegan people, and they go from veganism to carnivore, and their calcium is high, their magnesium's dropped, they don't drink enough water, or they drink too much. It's just, y'all got to pull back and do things in a more logical, balanced way instead of the trend. The trend will get you in trouble, for sure, because we're very different. We're very the same. We're not like, like a friggin' baboon and a human or a doorknob. We are all the same as humans, and damage creates very similar reactions. And so it's pretty much dehydrating, helping catering dehydrate. So people either get hypo or hypokalemia of too high potassium or too low potassium. I'm seeing this now with my consultations where people like pounding the coffee and then they're doing low carb for a year and a half. Or keto, even keto omnivore, which is with plants. Also, people are having problems with their tyrosine going down, tyrosine, stuff that's going to help you sleep. I'm just saying. It really, it's acidic. So it really likes to damage the cingulatory IgA mucus lining, the barriers that keep your body from infection. And when that gets just a little irritated, stomach acids go drop, and then bad pathogens grow. But then there's that caffeine itself. If the caffeine don't scare you enough, because anything that's going left in your body, caffeine's going to keep pushing it left. And we don't want that, right? Meaning you got parasites, giardia, like fungus, candida. Guess what caffeine's going to do? Make it explode. And then that we can trigger out, well, even more so. Then you've got to already compromise IgA problem, and then you've got issues with, H. pylori, and then it's like the opportunistic bacteria will come and be like, I'm gonna eat you all up. Okay. What else? It is loaded. So not only does it make candida grow, but it adds, because it's got mycotoxins in it, let them mold all over it. And then there's companies like, no, we're pressed, like, we don't use glyphosate. No, honey child. No, that's not how it works. You cannot get all those mycotoxins off. They are vermin. They grow. They're absolutely grow like this, poof, on the coffee bean berry. So when you're like, oh, I do it, anybody who says they do it, they're a coffee addict. They're not going to tell you it's bad. Plus, no, come on. People don't understand. People keep pushing stuff that I've got nothing to do with. I'm just going by what I see, which is thousands of people over the years. And then the glyphosate is a problem. It's a very heavily sprayed crop because it makes trillions of dollars. So you can go online and get Alzheimer's. Vasodilator in the brain. For every one thing that it might be good at, it's 20 things that frack you up. Like, I got too much cortisol. Now I have more. Now my thyroid's going boof. Right now my adrenal system's going boof. Now my pancreas is going, cancer. I mean, y'all. And then because of the cortisol and the 8-hour half-life, that pregnenolone steal thing, like, cortisol likes to rob from your sex tree, and then men start to get flabby, and women are estrogen dominant. Well, men too. And then women's progesterone goes, then they get the hot flashes. That coffee. Ask women who drink coffee got hot flashes. Tell me it does not make it worse, because the hot flashes come from the adrenal system. I think that's enough. 7 minutes. I was trying to keep it 3. I just want to go on and do a quick coffee rant. Caffeine, Red Bull, I don't care. Dark chocolate, your green tea, your matcha. Do some herbal tea if you have to do the tea. Get rid of your dark chocolate. Get rid of the coffee, the Red Bulls, and learn how to tap into your own adrenal system where you don't need it. And if you want things to taste good, learn how to cook good. Food's not entertainment. It's nourishment. We forget that. We're like, I want to have a good time with my food. That's great. Make amazing Mother Earth taste good. Don't cover it with slather it with the human junk. All right, guys. It's a lovely day in California. I will miss these days, but I won't miss the people. I ain't gonna miss the people. You'll watch my journey. I'm actually gonna document it. I think it'll really be an interesting thing for me to move across the country with a horse. That'll be fun to watch, I think. Really cool. Some cool stuff about skateboarding just happened in my life. I will tell you about that soon, because a lot of you guys know I used to be a pro skateboarder, one of the top females in the world, because my ass is almost 54. So way back in the day when I was skating with little Tony Hawk. Yeah. Okay, I'm being stupid. I'm sorry. If you guys want to learn more, go to stephanieperson.com. I think I have a consultation slots left until the move. Yes, if I don't, I'll put you on the list, because I have a whole new list now. The old list is gone now, and there's a new one. But I think there's a couple slots left, and you can go to my course page. It's only $15 a month, but I work my butt off. That's the reason why I'm so tired. And my Instagram is Stephanie Ketogenic. My Facebook fan page is Stephanie the Business Person. And I'm out. Till next time. I want people to do carnivore for the short term and eventually to go off and be omnivore. I think on my Instagram I was like, what's the best diet? It's really keto omnivore. But for people who've got issues with hypoglycemia, with their thyroid, then maybe low carb, high fat for the short term, which is still starch dependent, but very low. And then go over to the ketosis land, because that's the best place to be. A lot of misinformation out there. Use your critical thinking, and I'm out. Peace. Thunder time.